Okay, so now that we've finished the safety training aspect, as I brought up earlier, there's always a security aspect that needs to go along with this, and people kind of overlook that. So we are working with dangerous materials. We need to make sure that these are not inappropriately used. That said, the prep areas where the technicians work and where a lot of our chemicals are stored are accessible to the lab, but the students should not be going into those prep areas. Okay, so please don't tell the student, oh yeah, go talk to Helene or Roland, ask them for X, Y, and Z. If you want them to get them, tell them to, go up to the door there and call to them. Don't have them go into the prep areas. Now that said, laboratory doors also must be kept locked. Now, when the lab is in session, I understand that you need to have the doors open for that. But for instance, if your lab ended at 5 o'clock and I didn't have another lab in that room till 6:30, I'm going to lock that door. I know some people would say, well, but there's just going to be another lab soon. Well, there's an hour and a half leeway there where at 5 o'clock there aren't many people around. The staff has mostly gone home. A lot of the faculty are gone. So that's a prime opportunity for someone to suddenly go into an empty lab space and take something, touch something, do whatever. So we need to make sure lab doors are kept locked. Other things that are used in the lab also are expensive. So for instance, up in chemistry we use laptops. These things must be secured or returned to their secured storage area. So for instance, we have a cabinet for the laptops. They not only need to go in there, but the lock needs to be reset on it. And I've seen that before. I've seen that the lock is on it, but the lock is open. Okay, we need to make sure that the combination is shifted and it's closed. So let's see. So if there are any questions that come up at any point in the lab, please feel free, contact me. I'm Hello Sims, I'm the director of the laboratory spaces. I'm also the health and safety officer currently for RCC. But we have 4 technicians. Some of them you've known from previous years, but some of them are new. So Roland, Helene, and Elvis have been here for the last few years. Brendan just started before the summer, but he's handling chemistry and he's doing a really good job. And any of them can hopefully answer any of your questions, or they'll direct any questions to me. Now, that said, if you have anything that you want to bring up about the lab space, previously faculty sometimes felt that there wasn't a good communication between the technician staff and the faculty staff. Please feel free to contact me and I can act as an intermediary between